guys, guess what? I did not wake up like this. In fact, I actually woke up like this. I started my day with an infusion of coffee straight to my veins, and then was met by my own personal glam squad, who spent hours doing my hair, my makeup, my nails, gluing on each individual lash. And that was just this morning. Let's not even start to talk about the prep I had to do last week just to come stand here in front of you. This included everything from a mobile spray tan in my kitchen, wrapping my body, heating my body, cooling my body, draining my body. I've done it all. This doesn't even show getting my roots done, consulting with my energy healer, my seamstress, my assistant, my jeweler, my psychic, all on speed dial. I am even wearing a device on my back right now that buzzes every time I slouch, just so I can stand up straight in front of you. It's true. You're probably all wondering, why does this poor woman put herself through all this? Why would anyone do this? Well, it's simple. It's my job. As a fashion, beauty, and lifestyle expert on television, a celebrity stylist, and a Hollywood insider for over 15 years, I have tried it all, I have seen it all, and I have done it all. And I have been one of the few people who is behind that exclusive entertainment industry curtain. I mean, the stories I could tell you of what really goes on. But because of that, people love to say, fake it till you make it, right? Perception is reality. Well, I'm here to tell you that's a lie. That is not true. None of it's true, it's all fake, and everyone out there is just faking it. I don't need to stand here and tell you guys that Hollywood is fake, that people Photoshop their images, you all know that. But do you know that those gowns you see on the red carpet when you look in a magazine or online, people have tried on over 300 dresses just to find that one, and they still don't think it looks good. I have seen stars lock themselves in the bathroom moments before they have to be on the Oscars red carpet, overcome with panic and fear and insecurity. Is it any wonder that women who spend 5 or more hours a week on social media have a 66% higher rate of reported depression than their peers? Now, how many people here have spent an hour a day on social media? Doesn't seem that crazy, but that's even less than 5 hours a week. Now, here's what's going on. We're looking at these images, and then we start to feel bad about ourselves. We're comparing ourselves to everyone else. But did you know that there's even a company in Moscow that rents out private jets by the hour, just so aspiring influencers can take that one photo of them on a private jet? They just want that photo of that life they can't afford, and the overpriced champagne bottles are included. All this looking down at our phones all day long, is also creating problems in the health and beauty industry. Have you guys ever heard of something called text neck? Anyone? Yeah? So text neck is not also a health problem, but what's happening is everyone's getting all these lines on their neck from looking down all day, right? It's a real problem. But don't you worry, because plastic surgeons and med spas have already come up with a treatment for it, and guess what? I did it last month to get rid of my text neck. Comparing ourselves to others is not just a social media problem. It could be the neighbor down the street. It could be the woman you see at the market. It could be someone at your club, or the mom at the soccer game who you wish you had her Louis Vuitton bag that she always carries, and you really want it because you think you want her life. I'm here to tell you, her Louis Vuitton bag might be fake. You might be coveting a fake bag. I once went to a brand new client's house in Malibu. And this is one of those Malibu mansions you see in the movies, on a bluff overlooking the ocean. I got through the gates and a housekeeper in full uniform greeted me at the door and offered me a Perrier with a lace napkin. I had a wonderful time with her and actually left that day not feeling good, but feeling sad, feeling angry, wondering why she had this perfect life and I didn't, right? How did she get so lucky and I got so unlucky? Well, the next time I went to see her, I was excited because I was excited to step into her idyllic world. And I rang the doorbell once I got through the gates and once I got my Perrier. I rang the doorbell and her husband came to the door, who I had never met before. And behind him was his boyfriend. I tell you that story because we all think the grass is greener. We all think everyone has it better. But when you actually lift the curtain and you step inside like I have, you realize it's not greener, it's AstroTurf. And AstroTurf can't grow, and AstroTurf is not alive. Now, you may be wondering by now, why is this woman with her own personal glam squad, with this crazy life, talking to me about authenticity? Didn't she drink the exact Kool-Aid she's telling us to avoid? You're right, I did. And not only did I drink the Kool-Aid, but I found it at a very high-end grocery store and I bought the organic version. And I served it to myself. I served this organic Kool-Aid to myself in a stunning but tasteful diamond goblet. When I'm honest with myself, this is who I am. This is what makes me happy, and this is the life I've chosen to live. It's a reflection of that. And authenticity isn't always that barefaced woman who's so good at yoga, who never gets angry, although I'm sure her feed has some really inspirational quotes. Authenticity is being who you truly are. If no one's watching, no one's judging, and you're not trying to prove anything to anyone. It's what gives you joy, what fills your cup, and what truly makes you happy. And in my professional opinion, I'm giving some free stylist advice, it's the best accessory anyone can have, better than any shoe, any necklace, any purse. Just this week, actually, I got a huge lesson, harsh lesson in authenticity. You see, part of my motivation for coming here today to do this TED Talk was that I wanted that one great picture. You getting that picture? I wanted the one picture on the stage that I could edit and change the lighting on and filter and post, right? And really, honestly, brag about. It's a big deal. Well, I woke up Monday morning only to find out that for the first time, my Instagram had been hacked by identity thefts. No posting allowed until they figure it out. So I'm here, and I can't tell anyone I was here. And it's a lesson. But guess what? I'm able to be here and authentic with you, and it still happened. Even though I didn't post about it, it still happened. And you know what? It was pretty amazing. So whether you're in Beverly Hills, California, or here in Beaufort, South Carolina, we're all struggling with the same doubts and the same comparisons. We're all the same. You have to remember this. No matter who you're comparing yourself and your life to, there is someone out there comparing themselves to you. That was a really, really big realization for me because I never thought anyone was jealous of me. I was spending all my time comparing myself to other people. And the realization that someone out there actually wanted what I have really made a difference. In my usual TV segments, I like to leave the audience with some tips and tricks so that they can help remember what we've talked about. These are little Anyanisms, like, for example, get a big bag because the bigger the bag, the smaller you look. By the way, that goes for wedding cakes too. The bigger your wedding cake, the smaller the bride looks. Or for instance, if you're online shopping and it doesn't really look good on the model, when it gets to your door, it's not gonna look any better on you. So don't get it. I learned that one the hard way. Another tip is always carry white chalk in your purse, because if you're wearing a white shirt, white chalk can get out any stain instantly. Right? You can get out coffee, lipstick. If you're on your way somewhere and you're wearing white, you just put that chalk on. Okay, so here are my tips to leave you guys with today. The 3 S's. Tip number 1, serve yourself. Spend the 10,000 hours you spend comparing yourself to others and adopt an attitude of gratitude. Make a list right now on your phones, 10 things you're grateful for. You will instantly feel better. Tip number 2, surround yourself. Be a snob about positivity. Surround yourself with positive images, positive people, positive quotes, and be such a snob you won't let any negativity in your orbit. Tip number 3, stop. Just stop. Stop staring at made-up reality and flip that switch. Stop searching for someone else's reality. I told you, we're all faking it. And my last bit of insider info for you guys is be a tiger. Everyone can remember that, right? Be a tiger. I found this art print from an artist in the UK, and I have it on my wall in my office because I love this quote. I think about it a lot. Tigers cannot afford to care about what sheep think. Of course they can't. They're too busy being tigers. They don't care about the sheep. So tigers, be your authentic selves. Leave the sheep in the pasture, cut the comparisons, and curate and celebrate your strengths. Your reality can be what you perceive.